Muted is good. Always muted. What's going on, guys? We are back here. It is the 20th. Glitch Shadow actually took your idea and did a pencil drawing of the drawing I did on my iPad yesterday for Arctic. So the plan is to ink Arctic, and it's a little bit off. It's weirdly enough, a narwhal's tusk is actually a tooth, but it comes out of its face like above its mouth. It's really interesting. And then there's an emperor penguin being skewered by accident, and they're just having a nice little campfire. He pulled up late, but he was coming in too fast, and he accidentally skewered our little penguin friend. I don't know if I love how the feet came out. I wanted to make him look like he's moving backwards a little bit more, but that didn't work out that well. We'll see though. So I need to ink that, and then I need to figure out what we're going to draw for rivals. Man, I live in like the sports city. Like everyone just at work is just talking about sports. Like Mariners this, Seattle Seahawks this. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, it is part of our city. So I could technically do a sports team. It would be very different of me. Very outside of my box of things that I like to do. Um, but I really don't know what I want to do. I kind of wanted to do like a Sonic and Knuckles rival from old school, like video games, or maybe a Mario and Bowser. Let's look up rivals just real quick, just to see what it brings us. Let's pop into our desktop. Let's look up famous rivals. Tom and Jerry, that's a good one. Like we're gonna go classic. Or no. Famous. Why is my cap locks doing that? I hate that. Famous rivals. Okay, so there is football. Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Okay, there could be some good stuff here. Let's just go through and look at what the internet decides that we should do for rivals. Anakin and Obi-Wan. Meh. Star Wars. Do I want to do a Star Wars theme something? Not so much. Can we look at what they are? No. Batman versus Joker. That's a good one. Joe Frazier versus Muhammad Ali. Fight. I do like Muhammad Ali. Like, I think his life is very interesting from the documentaries that have been shown of him. But there's so many more interesting people that I would actually like to. Nava Riv. Nope, not an Evert. Grand Slam finals. Sports something. Yankees and the Red Sox. Duke versus Carolina. Luke versus Vader. Professor X versus Magneto. Yankees, Green Bay. Neo versus Agent Smith. I do like that rival. It's a good one. I do like that. Scott Pilgrim. Oh, do I want to draw Michael Cera though? That is a question all in itself to be asked. Michael Cera. He probably wouldn't be bad to draw. You could do Uma Thurman versus you could do Kill Bill, that rival. There's all sorts of them. There's a lot, actually. Canada versus Russia. Harry Potter versus who? Draco. Yeah, I feel like he's more versus Draco. Top rivals of all time. I want a list. You didn't give me a list. Tom and Jerry made it onto the Reddit one. Ooh. The Mega Man and I don't. Who's the other guy? I forget his name. Tom and Jerry, Superman and Batman are 99% friends in their story. Zelda and Ganondorf, Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. That's a good one. Goku versus Vegeta. Spy versus Spy. Very similar to the style I draw, anyways. Kind of boring. Although Spy versus Spy does it a lot better. I have a Spy versus Spy book here that I like to take context from. Batman versus Joker. Sam versus Kyle. Red versus Blue. Oh. It's probably on her end. Chat's working. What else can we do? Like every celebrity death match would work. That's boring too, though. I like the Scott Pilgrim idea. I just don't know if I want to draw Michael Cera. Mm-hmm. Different Scott Pilgrim. Is this cut from? I've never seen this. Hmm. I've only watched the movie of Scott Pilgrim. As the TV, which one came first? The TV show must have come second. I kind of want to do something. Oh yeah, yesterday's word was Arctic. And I didn't finish yesterday's word. I did finish the Jack Black piece though. The Jack Black piece I finished yesterday. Studio, just real quick. I'll show it to you on the Instagram because the Instagram has sound, so it makes it more relevant. Okay. Oh dear, that's loud.
There shined a shiny demon. And he said, Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. Me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads, just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see.
A whole 45 people saw it. So that was the cut for the video. But yeah, I did the Jack Black one. And I finished this one yesterday. Came out okay, right? It's alright. There's a lot going on here. Master Shifu's missing a hand for no reason. Just because he doesn't. I don't even know what he's doing there. He's not doing anything there. The devil should probably have eyes. I should probably color in his mouth. I would like to make the background here all black with like camera lights and lens flashes in the background. Yeah. To be worked on. And then we have this one that I was working on yesterday, but I did a digital version of this really quick because that one took me so long to ink, which this one's going to take me a while to ink. We're already halfway through the hour. Ugh. There's not enough time in the day to get things done that we need to get done. But we still try. Anyways, this one was Arctic. It was today's word is rival. So in the back of my brain while I trace this out, I'm gonna have to think what is going to be a good word for rival. I really want to do like Sonic versus Dr. Robotnik. Could do all those guys. Like who's the bad guy in any show. But I want to do like I want to do Jim Carrey from Eternal Sunshine from the Spotless Mind, and his rival is his brain, which is kind of funny. So how would I like portray that, right? Like that's kind of I kind of want to get outside the box enough so it's interesting and not like just kind of bland material. But I do have a question about my penguin's feet, right? So I drew them so they're kind of like flopping backwards. I don't think that's right. Well, I don't know what they would look like. I'm having a little bit of trouble with them. I think that's okay. I think all this is fine. I think it looks okay. Our poor little penguin friend. Ugh. Yeah, all that has to get outlined. His facial expression is so funny on this narwhal. But I think that we would have to draw. You wouldn't see the glacier necessarily. Right, the glacier might be higher on that side. But I don't think. Right? Something like that. It's kind of morbid. That's okay. Your Arctic picture is cute, not attic. Yeah. Well, the idea came from a much. Oh my goodness, I got something in my eye. The idea came from a much easier um, idea, and I'll show you what the original picture looked like. Oh, I showed my student how to do something today. So here's the original picture, which I also think is kind of funny. The quick sketch and how to use Procreate. Little easy tutorial. This is also good. I think this is a totally different vibe of what has happened. This story is completely different. But let's get to ink work just so that I can get it done. I wanted to draw the fire though. That was my last. Or maybe like he's also like blend the fire out. Because we need him to like kind of like causing a little bit of a splash as he comes up. Right? I want that line there. That line's helpful because that's our line of our glacier, right? Yep, that's it. That's what we want. And then the fire is going to be blowing a little bit out this way because I don't know how to do the fire part. Or maybe it shouldn't be fire. Yeah, no worries. Get some work done. I'll be here. It'll probably be a lot better once I get started. I gotta do some dishes too. Life is so many things to do in life. I don't know what to do about this fire. I feel like I just want to make it smoke. Like he's like ruined everything. And now there's just smoke going this way. Just smoke. Mainly, maybe a little flame in the middle, but mainly just smoke. Trying to like put a lot of action into this. It's kind of difficult. It's fine. I don't want him. Okay, so here's the funny thing. I was sketching this out at work, right? And the kids, like, obviously sometimes like will watch or see me drawing. They're like, "Whoa, that's kind of dark," right? So I told them the story about what is going on, on the fly, because I just like to make things up. I'm like, all right, this is what happened. The penguin's name is Bob. The narwhal's name is Shishka. He's a Russian narwhal, and he was going to Bob's party because it's Bob's birthday, and it's Bob's birthday, and Shishka's running late. I like the hat idea. I just don't know. I don't know if I want it to be his birthday. I kind of like the idea of making birthday cards that are a little bit more just weird. Like these, like I'm just if I write happy birthday on it, is it a birthday card? And I feel like in this tragedy, we need some kind of small victory. Like, I feel like I want a balloon, but where are those balloons? Are they here? Are they here? It's terrible. I don't even like the way it's written. What is going on with my pencil selection today? Either they're not sharp, or it's just like it's just time to go to ink, I think. It's just starting to drive me crazy. Okay, let's go to ink. I was gonna cheat and use my Uniball. That probably won't be very fulfilling because then I'll be upset with myself later. I don't like that it says happy birthday. We may or may not put the hat in. I feel like he should have like a gift in a balloon. There's a little box here. His face is just priceless. Okay, let's go. I can do this now. All right, well, welcome, pants, breakfast pants. Yeah, I try fuchsia, face fuchsia tongue. Yeah, Inktober does take a little bit of time. That's the hardest part about getting through Inktober is it taking a lot of time to do. All right, ready, set. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I need to drop the. Yeah, if you're too busy, you just can't do it. That's just how it goes. Even this is way too much. It's a lot of work, you know? You know. Now let's time lapse. There we go. Are all my lights on? My middle light is on. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Start. We're good there. We're good there. We're going to stick and poke now again. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, let's draw what's in front first, and then we'll worry about the background after that. And also, I feel with Inktober, like my expectations are pretty low. The first year I did Inktober, my expectations were so high. I was like, I gotta do them all. I gotta get, they gotta look perfect. You know, they have to be all finished products. And, you know, to be honest, I wasn't as confident with my artwork as I am now. Now I just like am too tired to really like care, which sounds dumb and sounds like, well, that's a lazy way to do art. But I think sometimes as artists, we like overthink things and we just want this like idea of how our mind's eye visualizes what we want to paint, right? Like, it's kind of like telling a dream to somebody where you have this feeling of like euphoria from a piece that you've done, but you can't really put it all down into words. So you draw it and you hope that's going to share this emotion. Um, and I think that's what makes artwork fun is kind of sharing an emotion. Um, Cartoons are quite interesting because they can you can create anything from the platform of a cartoon, um, depending on what the cartoon is and the character you build. But unlike humans, you have the freedom to do whatever you want with that cartoon. Okay, this splash needs to go this way though, I think. Okay, and then we got a little splashing going there. We have this, and it's gonna go. So once I lowered my expectations and was like, well, this piece of art is supposed to only take you a day, and it's really just supposed to be a sketch. But you'll go and you'll look at on the website, and you're like, oh man, all these people are finishing their artwork so quick, and like this is the expectation. Um, and so you quit before you start. The real hard part is just trying to draw for 30 days straight. Quite a challenge. My chat has run out of chat. Oh, okay. Chat's not talking. That's fine. All right. So I'm doing Arctic. I'm going to have to kind of redo a few things here. That's okay. Still thinking about what we should do for rival. Like I said, there's like the Seattle Mariners are playing some pretty intense baseball right now. That's who I'm losing my real true followers and my target market, Seattle Mariners fans. They're all watching the game. How am I supposed to get them to watch my art show? Although I always think like if this does get popular, I don't know what I'm gonna do really. Alright, we're gonna draw some. See, like that wood is not that good. That wood is terrible, but it's a placeholder. It's an idea. It's not the main focus of the piece of art. Like being overcritical just is not productive. It doesn't help you get anything done. But you want to be critical, right? You want some kind of like filter for your artwork. You can't just throw it all out there. But to be fair, there's so much artwork out there that's just like, what did you do? And okay, that might have been creative one, but like, okay. And some things look good that take very little effort. So there's that. There's like this whole genre of art that's like supposed to look abstract. I'm missing some lines here that I think may be important to the structure of our integrity of our. Put a couple cracks in the ice just to give us a little bit more shade. All right, narwhal time. Okay. So around his belly, it's a chubby little guy. Actually, I think this is his wife or maybe his partner. Maybe not wife. I didn't really draw any hair. And I feel like I kind of want a little bit of visual there. Mouth open, tongue out, beak open. Really wide screaming, right? I'm going to go around the top. And there's an eye in the middle, but that one's probably not going to be as noticeable as many of the other ones. Okay, narwhal time. Okay. There's his little gift. I'm not even gonna get close to underivals today. I'm 1 day behind. No. I thought I was gonna be able to catch up. I was so excited I got this all done. I was gonna be ahead of things. Then life happened. This one doesn't really look like any of them have three eyes because this third eye is kind of covered. Daring rival. Okay, you finish rival. I'll continue to work on my Oops. Sorry, my head was in the way. Great. Has my head been in the way the whole time? Just when I'm drawing way over here. Okay. Let's finish with this part and then this. See, I feel like he needs a birthday hat. I feel like it just makes it better. He's getting a birthday hat. I don't know why. He's got to, though. Right? He needs his birthday hat. He needs his birthday hat. Balloons are flying in the air because there's chaos happening here. Do I want to draw? There's like small squirts of like just fluid. I think I'm going to put them in. I don't have to color it in. I don't know. That's fine. 2 is good enough. I think that's it. I think I'm done with this one. That's good enough. I need to put like the happy birthday part in. Yeah, I don't know how to make it look more birthday. It's good enough. Does he look worried? He looks worried. He looks very concerned that he may have just killed his friend. Yeah, they should give you 1 day to catch up or fix things, but that's just not the name of the game. That one's done though. Fun. Good enough for government work. All right, next. And we're not really, you know what? Maybe what I should do is for the next few, just for the sake of time, let's just go to gallery. Let's just add new canvas. And I'm just going to do a quick sketch of rival or what we would think a rival would look like. I could guess what rival do I want to do? I want to do something obscure. Show you what you're missing. I'm looking up like William Shakespeare to be or not to be. Maybe Shakespeare against his mind. I want to do. Ooh. Ooh. That'd be pretty hard. I don't know if this would work. What if I did this drawing? Okay. Let's see. Good thing about the iPad is you can get lots of things done quickly. Oh, as long as your pencil's working. Monoline should be good. We need to go to black, whatever weird color. Okay. So I'm thinking. No, this is going to be way too hard. So I was thinking about drawing a face, right? Okay, I'm just brainstorming, right? Haha, no pun intended. Really, I didn't mean to make a pun. But I was thinking that it would be cool to maybe draw like right brain more aggressive in some ways. And so, like, I think right brain is logic and the other one's creativity. So, like, right brain would be like maybe more overpowering at some points. And like maybe pointing it, I just don't know what this would look like. Like, could we somehow incorporate some sort of scene that would, I mean, first of all, we probably should do better jobs of drawing a brain. But let's just say our brain is like a blue cap of nothing. I wonder how like your brain like interacts with trauma. Like where does trauma lie in your right or your left brain? And how do you really make that up? So I don't know. Kind of like maybe even a person. But I think more of other than this idea, I think doing the heart and the mind might be a better rivalry. And a rivalry isn't really like, I feel like rivalry and enemies are a different thing, right? Though, like rivalry is more like, um, this game looks fun. I don't know. Cartoons. Oh, this was about global warming. We already did that. So we didn't do a cartoon of global warming because that would have been boring. Rivals is a game and a book. And yeah. I feel like rivals are two people that are competing to do the same goal. What's the definition of rival? Oh my goodness, my ink is left open. I'm no longer inking. Close the ink. Oh, okay. I have a smaller idea that's quite just as funny, but what if I do like kids running a lemonade stand? That's like really hard to process into a picture though. I was thinking that I could do this would be a really hard shot to get all of the idea in, but let's erase this idea and add a layer and draw in black. So here's what I'm thinking. This is like almost impossible. So maybe you have the, the road. No. You have the back of a lemonade stand, I think, is what you need. So you have this going on. It's got a little shelf in it, right? I made of plywood. So like really held together by like a 2x4 and it's a sign. Comes up, comes up. There you go. Then we have we have the Minute Maid of this. It's so crooked. Can I help this a little bit so it's not so bad? So idea, lemonade stand. Let's draw it from the back. Great. It's gonna need 3 dimensions, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. This is gonna be lemonade. Because it's backwards, right? We're looking at the back of it. There might be a jar of lemonade over here. Right? Like so. And then in the background, we're going to draw like, here's the street, right? Oh. Street starts here, the sidewalk starts here, and the street probably goes to back here, right? Say that's our visual. Let's go swing, swing. And in order to make like the center of the street, okay. So then we want to put a big truck here going down the road. Big semi truck. But this is going to say like Country Farm Lemonade. It's too big. It's too big. So, trucker in the window looking surprised. Little kid standing here with his hat on forwards. His back turned this way. His arm in the middle of the air flying the bird. I feel like some small business versus large business would be pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more like competition, less like enemy. Man, tomorrow's blast. I feel guilty for not starting it tonight, but I need to eat some dinner. I have some other things I need to get done tonight rather than draw all night. And I did finish one. We did finish our good old Arctic one. I just don't know. I think the Rivals one would be funny if I could fit this concept of like a lemonade truck driving by that really doesn't have anything to do with direct sales to the lemonade stand, but the kids like, you know, but like I said, that's too big to fit in a half sheet. The semi truck's too big. Maybe if I did it the other way, it would work. I feel like the heart and the brain would be a good rivalry, too. I'm going to draw for another 10 minutes to see if I can flesh out an idea. But someone already draws the heart and the brain. I'm gonna finish up here. I'm gonna check and see what Kylie drew. Then I'm going to eat up some dinner. It's a plan. No, this should say no one can ever know. Find out about this. A little comic of the heart and the brain being in bed together. Oh, did they find a way to love each other and interact? Is that your optimal self when your brain and your heart can meld and be one? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm exhausted. It has been a long Monday already, as well as getting ready to deal with the move and other things, but we are surviving and making it through it. Let me see. Okay. Whoops. That was way too long. I had finished that video so long ago, and then it watched me do so many other things. So when I make this video, great. Let's see. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Yeah, still I have to make a video and there's all sorts of other things that need to be done, so let's just see what we got. Oh, we got rivals. This is cool. I like this. So we got like friends over here. Okay, sorry. Let me zoom out so you guys can see. Tortoise and the hare running for the finish line. Cool idea. Old school. Very classic. Very classic. So small, but there's what it looks like bigger. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, our computer system did go down and crash. How did you know the computer system crashed today? Yeah, the picture's not that great, but you know, we do what we gotta do. How did you know the computer system crashed today? And just sit back and relax. Finish off the stream. Hmm. Yep, school crashed. But business went on as usual. I still spent a bunch of time doing work today, getting classwork done, so yeah, I bet. Oh yeah, you've told me. You do kind of the same work for the day job. All right, well, that's going to be it for this one. It is 9:30 Monday, October 20th. I'm going to play a game of catch up because that's what I got to do. And tomorrow I really have to get a bunch of random stuff done. It's going to come crunch time. Monday is the official day to move. I was thinking about maybe taking the day off and just moving and getting everything done. And then I can just relax. I think that might be a good idea. We'll see how that goes. I can take personal days off work for these reasons, so maybe I should. Yeah, I have help. Um, yeah, but if I can get us moving earlier, then I don't have to. It won't be as stressful. Like I won't be trying to move in and during when it's getting dark after school gets out. Um, it might be just easier to do. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. And as always, thanks for watching.